Cool, cool.
Well, thank you, man. First, I wanted to say I really appreciate it. Thank you for the opportunity to be able to talk to you, man. I had I seen you a long time ago, a few years ago. I was working with my friend. I'm an electrical engineer, and he was like, he's like, "What are you watching?" I'm like, "It's Eric Dubay, man. I'm watching Eric." I said, "I'm gonna talk to him one day. I'm gonna do everything I can." He's like, "No, you're not, man. Just stop."
Oh, cool. Well, we
It's
made that
awesome, man. So
happen.
thank you. I appreciate the opportunity, man.
Right on. No, I didn't even have any idea, you'd sent that out into the universe. Me,
Oh
myself,
yeah.
I kind of had the same idea ever since I'd seen your channel and we'd interacted a bit. I thought, this
Oh yeah.
guy's
Yeah.
on my wavelength, it'd be cool to talk
Oh,
to him
definitely.
sometime. So yeah.
Definitely, man. Definitely. It was weird because when I first I was trying to find you, and I think it was when YouTube was they were taking you down. And it was when Eddie Bravo, he's like, "Look, man, just look up Eric. If you don't understand what's going on, just look up Eric Dubay." And I kept typing it in. I'm like, I can't find him. I'm like, I'm looking for him. And it was right when I think it might have been your third that they took down. And I was like, I can't. And it brought me up to, a couple of those other clowns, and they were trying to go through your book. And I was like, okay, what is this guy talking about? And he's going through and he's, you're naming some of the proofs in your book. And he's like, now, does that sound right? And then he just goes to the next proof. I'm like, he's not even debunking it. He's not even answering it. And I was like, this isn't Eric. So I was looking for you for the longest time. Then I started Googling, and then I actually found some of your other links and stuff. But I guess that's the first thing people do is they go to like YouTube for, pretty much everything. And if you're not there right away, it's like, all of a sudden, it's like, oh, I can't find him. I guess he doesn't exist anymore or something.
I wonder about that
But
because it was right after I got that big plug from Eddie Bravo that I think you're right. It was the third time I got banned from YouTube was shortly after that. And I thought the same thing. It was, coincidental timing that I was probably just about to get a spike in traffic and then they shut me down then. And you're right. People go to
yeah,
YouTube, they search Eric Dubay, and if you don't have a channel with your content there, then all the first
yeah,
stuff that comes up is debunking Dubay and
right,
anti-flat
right,
Earth propaganda from the big channels
yeah,
because of the way the YouTube algorithm works. It promotes what they consider to be official channels first, so channels that
yep.
are, um, you know, tote the party line, blue check mark, so to speak, and haven't been
Yeah.
flagged for talking about subjects like we do, I'm sure.
Oh yeah. Yeah, yeah. I'm getting messages from YouTube now where they're like, "We removed your content." And I'm looking at the date and I'm like, "This was a year ago." And they've just this past couple weeks they've been in there pulling this, pulling that down. I'm like, "Okay, this is stuff I released a year ago." And now they're just nagging and picking and everything. And that was my issue. There was a few, some of the guys that I've been just learning from in general. I don't know if they know how censored that you are online. I think I did a video, might have been maybe a couple, maybe a year. I think it was a year back, and I was typing your name in on live to show some of the guys on my channel that it wasn't bringing you up unless I was subscribed directly to you, but
Hmm.
you actually have to like go into your channel and find it because it's like they're trying to hide you as much as they can. It's really difficult, even though it should be a lot easier. But once everyone is like subscribed to you, your channel comes up really quickly. But if you kind of search it without the subscription, it's really hard to find at first. You really got to scroll through and see if you can, and all that shadow banning crap is completely outrageous. And so it winds me up anytime people are like, "Oh, Eric Dubay's still online." I'm like, Eric Dubay's made so many different channels and stuff, and it's like other people, it's like, they I guess they're not looking or paying enough attention or something, which is
Exactly.
common,
It's like damned if you
where
do, damned if you don't. If I'm not
yeah,
online, nobody's ever gonna find me. And when I am
yeah,
online, they're like, if this guy's information was true, he'd be banned by now. It's like, I
Right.
have over
Yeah.
and over and over again. And just the fact that I keep coming back and they're like, hey, he's back. That must mean he's not genuine. It's like, oh, so to be
Right.
genuine, I
Right.
just have to
Right.
throw my
Yeah.
hands up, be banned, be canceled, and just be like, oh, I tried. Okay. Ooh, that's what a hero is nowadays. Like,